Good morning, Illini. Welcome to our season finale episode. I'm Chris Joe.
And I'm Addi Ippensen. Today is April 26th, and as you can tell, we are live on the quad. We're so excited to have this awesome show and celebrate our seniors along the way.
Seniors!
That's us.
I'm Erica Finke. I'm also a senior, but I'll be here an extra semester. But you know, it's great that we get to celebrate you guys, but oh my gosh, I cannot believe that the year is coming to a close.
It's crazy. We were talking off, I know we were talking off cam, guys, how we started the season with a remote show from the Union, and now we're kind of coming full circle with us being live from the quad. Yeah.
So crazy.
It's always, we're taking a risk. This is a big show, and we're so excited to get it started. So let's see what's coming up.
Yeah, let's check out what we got going on in the show today.
On today's show, we get an inside look on a tasty treat in the Champaign-Urbana area.
And later, we go around campus and ask students on their predictions for the latest Avengers installment, Avengers Endgame.
And then we'll tell you what's cooking as we give you some tips to help you through the hot summer. Good morning, Illini.
Well, we may be in a different location, but we're going to start off the show the same way we always do with GMI on campus, taking a look at the things going around the Champaign-Urbana area.
For this first story, we're actually, the Christie Clinic Marathon is coming up this weekend.
It's that time of year.
Yeah,
Chris, you should.
Huge annual event too.
Yeah, guys, I like to consider myself somewhat of an authority on the Christie Clinic Marathon because I did run the half last year, and I'll be participating in the full. It's been
Oh
pasta
my
3 times a day, every day, lots of carbs going around, so it should be exciting. And they put on a great event. It's a fast, flat course, so I'm very excited. Hopefully,
Flat, Illinois.
Weather, the weather collaborates.
And a ton of people. I heard over, what was the number?
15,000.
15,000 people, which is going to make the Champaign-Urbana area very packed this weekend.
Yeah,
so
and with the race, there will be some road closures. So the track will run through First Street, Green Street, downtown Urbana, in addition to Meadowbrook Park, downtown Champaign, and just all throughout the area. So please do be cognizant of that if you will be driving through the area. And speaking of notable alumni, guys, the Lieutenant Governor and U of I alumna Juliana Stratton stopped by campus yesterday to speak to journalism students. And guys, I was there live on the scene. It was very encouraging, and she definitely tried to inspire the next generation of journalism students.
Yeah, and she is obviously paving the way for a lot of people. She's made a lot of history just being in the position that she's in right now. She's the first African-American woman lieutenant governor of Illinois, and so awesome that we get to claim her as one of our own, a journalism grad.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, I love seeing alumni like her come back to campus and be inspiring to people like us.
Yes.
So yeah, then moving along, earlier in the week, the Illini Union had investor and TV personality from Shark Tank, Damon John, stop by campus to talk to students for their speaker series. So that's really cool. Obviously, Shark Tank is a great show.
Everybody loves Shark Tank.
Yeah. Everyone loves Shark Tank.
I always feel a little bit smarter after watching Shark Tank. It's like, wow, I could be an entrepreneur. And I'm like,
who knows? Maybe.
Maybe I could do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I love it. He was talking all about to students about how important it is to take advantage of the opportunities we have here on campus. Taking responsibility for the things that you can control is how you succeed in a business like entrepreneurship.
That's right, and
in the business world.
Guys, this is all part of the union's last chance week for students, as this is the last full week of classes before finals. And speaking of which, as an addendum, Lil Yachty will be performing on the quad right behind us this Sunday.
Oh my gosh!
Is that we tried to get Lil Yachty for GMI, but he just wasn't sure if he should choose the quad or GMI. So we let him take Sunday. We would love to have him here today.
And I do know that Patrick Catezone, our own Patrick Catezone, will be very excited. He's been talking about it.
Patrick,
it's so much fun.
Yeah. You guys headed out to Spring Jam?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Have you guys gone in previous years?
No, but I did know.
A couple years ago when who was it?
Post Malone.
Yes.
Post Malone,
oh, yes.
That was big. I think it's so cool when we get people, and then next thing you know, in the next couple of years.
They're like the next big thing, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Thanks.
It's insane. So
Great
it's very
musical-
exciting.
yeah, great musical choice.
Yeah.
Anyways, sticking with the last chance week, the union hosted a student appreciation barbecue outside. And it looks like they really took care of our students because they got free hot dogs, chips, ice cream, the whole 9 yards, really.
It's really great, to take advantage of that, those free materials. Because I mean, personally, I've been living on the scraps at the bottom of my fridge for that's really not
Honestly,
gross,
same,
but
yeah.
for the past couple weeks, just because I don't want to spend the money. So take advantage of when they have food and
they really
free
should
things
have
for
let
you.
us know. I would have liked to consume some free hot dogs.
I know.
And ice
It's that
cream.
time of year.
Oh, they had ice cream too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
People are stressed. It's time to eat all the ice cream.
Stress eat.
Stress eating, it's a thing.
Well, moving to Illini athletics, Illinois had a jam-packed weekend as far as sports goes. We start with a Big Ten matchup this past Saturday as the Illinois softball team took on Michigan, and the team actually celebrated its 20th year celebration, bringing back many alumni that were able to recollect on all their good times here as Illinois softball players. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, I know the softball team's been killing it lately. It's always, like we discussed off camera, it's always our non-revenue sports. They've been doing a lot in walk-off fashion, so it's awesome to see some of our other sports teams thrive.
Oh, they're doing great. I mean, like volleyball. I mean, they're doing great. I think golf too.
It's so cool you forget about the amount of sports and the amount of athletes that we have
That's right.
on this campus. They're so talented, being able to do both, that's for sure.
They look to get back into the win column with their final regular season road trip this weekend against Ohio State. And for our final story, we take a trip right next door at the Atkins Tennis Center as the Illinois women's tennis team took on number 18 Ohio State. And Erica, it was actually senior night for the girls, so
lots of senior stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of senior stuff, and it was good because the weather was cooperative, and it was actually only the second time, or excuse me, it was it was a great day, and they played outside only for the second time. So like I said, it was great.
And they won 4-2.
Yeah, they
so
did.
That's really great. Illini win, especially got to bring in those W's, Chris.
Yeah,
got to bring them in.
And they're looking to take their hot streak into the Big Ten tournament this weekend at Nebraska in Lincoln.
Good luck to them. Good luck. Good luck.
And if you have any GMI on campus ideas, please shoot us an email at www.goodmorningillini@illinois.edu. And next we're going to switch it off, and we're going to send it off to Addi with an interview regarding Illini Fest. Addi?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with some Illini Fest representatives here to tell us about all their exciting upcoming events. You guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm De'Ara. I'm a senior studying communication.
So?
Hi, I'm John Kenneth. I'm the instructor for Max 464, the film festival class.
Awesome. Yeah, so tell me a little bit about Illini Fest. It's coming up this weekend. What is Illini Fest?
So Illini Fest is an annual film festival that's been going on through the College of Media for a couple of years. Usually it's more so not only student films on campus, but also global submissions. But this year that we're really trying to zone in on the UIUC filmmakers. So we've got about 23 submissions. We received 60, but we're only going to show 23 films. It's going to be happening Saturday, April 27th. We've all in Max 464, about 10 of us, we've been going all semester talking about film festival, what makes a great film festival, so we can put on a great event for the UIUC community to showcase all this talent.
Yeah, so talk to me a little about what type of films are they? What genre?
Sure. We have 4 programs that we'll be showing starting at 5 o'clock. The first 2 are feature dramatic and comedy narratives. And then the second part, the second 2 programs will feature some experimental films, some animation, and they're great. The animation is great. Actually, all of them are great, but the animation, it just is very sophisticated. And what else? Some dance videos and some music videos. There's a travel log. So there's a whole variety of film forms that are going to be on display.
Awesome, and I'm assuming some awards given out. Will there be anybody taking home some awards, or is it just more so just to showcase the talents?
So we do have a People's Choice Awards, which will actually be like having the audience vote on to see what was their favorite film that they wanted to see. So that will be happening at the event. So be there to vote for your favorite filmmaker.
Yeah, awesome. And I think that's all we have time for today, but we're so thankful to have you guys come on and, of course, support our fellow College of Media and film festival endeavors here on campus.
Can I get you one more time?
Sure, go for it.
Illini Fest is the 27th, Saturday the 27th. It's at 5 o'clock, and it's in Gregg Theater, right in Gregg Hall.
Awesome. Right here. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Addi. And Addi always kills it on just everything she does.
Oh,
Such a talented
love
individual.
Addi.
I'm going to
Great person.
really miss anchoring with her and such. But moving on, Erica, I've got a question for you.
Yeah?
Are you feeling creative?
Oh my God. I'm like so out of I can barely I'm so tired. I'm not very creative. I'm going to be honest.
It's been a very long morning, but for the creative types out there, GMI's very own Dan Girardi took a closer look at an industrial design student on this week's edition of Who Am I?
I've always been interested in tools and just how things are made and messing with things, taking them apart, so I've been interested in it for my whole life. I like thinking of something in my head and then making it a physical model, a physical representation of what I thought in my head. I like using wood specifically just because there's so many different variations of wood, different types, and working with wood is it can be hard at times, but it's rewarding if you take your time and it comes out really, really nice. With this project, we're supposed to take garbage and turn it into something that's not garbage anymore. So what I took was old pallets, shipping pallets, and then an old TV, and I just took apart the pallets, took out the good wood, and just made a light box table that's at my height basically, because all the other ones are so low and hurt my back. So this is making something that I need. When you can look at a piece of furniture or something and see it is handmade, and see all the little tiny imperfections and the little marks, or if they left pencil marks over, and you can see how they mapped it out, that really just lends a lot to the piece itself, how it was made, but then also the person behind it, the artist or the craftsman that made it. I kind of want to make grandfather clocks or something like that, because that seems those are heirlooms and it would be around for generations to come, so that would be something that would be something I'd want to do someday. Eventually I want to make my own furniture, design and make my own furniture. That would be in a couple of years past college even, but yeah, that's the ultimate goal, is just to start making my own furniture.
What a great Who Am I, Addi?
Yes. I feel like we say this every time after Who Am I's. So many talented people on this campus, it's insane.
That's right, and I just wanted to give a special shout out to my man Dan Girardi. I consider him, many consider him the kind of jack of all trades, and he's definitely put up some really great packages, and he's contributed two of the best minds I've ever seen. So shouts out to him.
Yeah, we have a lot of great things coming up here too. Another live interview, so we'll toss it over to Erica and see what she's got going on over there.
All right, thanks guys. I am here with Jenny Warning and DJ Kim, and they are helping, they just started up an app called Fetora. DJ he actually created the app, so that's amazing. It's a fitness app. So can you guys tell me more about Fetora?
Sure. It's a simple app where you can find personal training around your area, but at affordable cost at your flexible schedule. A lot of times you're kind of committed to a month-long schedule or something, but you could actually literally try out just one single session with somebody, just see if you like the trainers or not. And we're utilizing a lot of student athletes, and hopefully that would actually get things going for people. So that's literally our goal.
Sure thing. So then, how does the app itself work?
You basically download a simple app, you create a simple account with your username and password, and just check out the gyms that are available. We currently have it in ARC and Anytime Fitness currently, and you can check out the trainers that are in your area and just basically see their open slots.
So then in terms of workouts, what kind of workouts can people, do? Is it cardio or strength, or what do you try to do?
Everybody specializes in different things. It could be cardio, strengthening. We had a guy who was in there who's currently a competing bodybuilder. We have a power lifter in there as well. There's people who's good at yoga and flexibility stuff, all different realms, not just single side.
No, that's great. you know, you gotta have like different forms of workouts and things like that depending on people's interests. But so what made you guys come together for this app, Fitora?
Yeah, so DJ and I are actually both alums of U of I. So DJ majored in computer science, I'm poli-sci communication. We DJ kind of came together with this app idea saying that he wanted to create it. I thought it was an absolutely fantastic idea for people like me, where I want to book on convenience and I want to book on something that's available by my location, and then fitness expertise. So that's where his Fitora platform really kind of alleviates some of those barriers for personal training, and we go ahead and we kind of fix those with Fitora. So it's absolutely incredible. I encourage you to check it out.
So then, in terms of the app itself, like, what are you guys hoping to do with this in the Champaign-Urbana area?
We want to communicate people, because there's a ton of people who has expertise in fitness, not just one area, and we want to utilize those people to get other people healthy and get fit better, you know, without really damaging their pocket. Nobody could really spend $60 to $80 a session on a personal trainer, so this will be a very affordable option for people, you know, and yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out. Jenny Warning and DJ Kim, check out the Fitora app. But other than
Facebook and Instagram.
Instagram, social media. But other than that, we're going to send it back to you guys.
Yeah, so today, what a great day to be out on the quad. Huh?
Yeah, a little windy, but
just a little windy.
Yeah, the sun's helping.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get into some weather. Today we have 63 degrees and with the real feel 64, so the sun is helping us out just a little bit. But what a great day. Go out on the quad, throw the frisbee around, maybe bring out the football or, of course, spike ball.
Spike ball.
Everyone plays spike ball. Anyway, so that'll be the weather for today. Make sure you have a great day and good day to check out Adventure Endgame as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And we'll be seeing some weather updates throughout the show too. So just
Stick
in
around
case
for that.
anything changes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Patrick. Well, as you know, this show today is dedicated all about our seniors, both here on GMI, but then also all around campus.
That's right, Addi. College is really flowing by, kind of crazy to say. And now we got to start thinking about some of the post-college plans.
Yeah.
And so our GMI crew decided to go on the quad and ask fellow U of I seniors what their plans are following graduation.
Let's see what they have to say.
So after graduation, I'll be enjoying my summer for about 2 months, and I'll be moving to Chicago and working for a tech giant, IBM, starting in August. And yeah, definitely looking forward to it.
Next year, I'll actually still be on campus doing my master's of accountancy, and I'll also be a TA, which I'm really excited about.
After graduation, I'll be headed out to Colorado to work as an ecological restoration technician.
I have a summer internship at U.S. Geological Survey, and the plan is to continue that while doing my master's.
After graduation, I have an internship at Carl, which potentially could be full-time. Otherwise, during the summer, I will be volunteering in a research lab.
My future plans are to be working in higher education and admissions.
I'm moving to Los Angeles to do film production work.
I'll be working at State Farm and corporate in Bloomington after graduation.
After graduation, I'm applying to med school and also getting a job for a year.
You know what, guys? There are 40,000 plus people that go to school here, but it doesn't really hit you. It didn't really hit me, at least, until I saw that, because so many talented people walking among us. Who knows how many celebrities are going to come out of our graduating class?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Probably you, right?
No, not at all. Well, we've got a lot more coming up on the show.
That's right, Addi. Coming up after the break, we go around campus asking fans about the highly anticipated next installment of the Avengers Endgame.
That's right, and then we tag along with Mady Rice and Sammy St. Ledger and learn about what they did on Earth Day.
Then we finally get a taste of some delicious treats for the hot summer around Champaign-Urbana.
Don't go away, we'll be right back.
No matter what college I got accepted to, if I can't pay for it, it doesn't matter.
Incoming students whose income threshold is below a certain amount to be able to attend Illinois without having to pay tuition or fees.
Oh my gosh, there will be a whole lot more people who will be able to afford to go to school.
With this program, students will be able to come and focus in the academics. That's what we want.
Students that do well in school, that want to get a great education, should have an opportunity to go to college.
For the rest of my life, no matter where I go,
I will always have graduated from a university that cared about people who historically would not have the opportunities that most have.
I have a fair bit of pride now looking at my institution, making that type of a commitment.
So I can't wait to tell everyone I know and to tell those I don't know that there are some big changes in terms of the University of Illinois and it being accessible for a wide range of students.
This will be a game changer for a number of families across this state that, yes, you can afford an Illinois education.
I sent him a text. He texts me back and say, "Who dis?"
The next few weeks, you just made fun of me, like would answer the door and say, "Who dis?"
Who dis?
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
I am a 3-time alumni, and I came to school on a scholarship. I was a student who my parents were not going to pay for my college education. So I would have been one of those students who wouldn't have come to college if the Illinois commitment weren't in place. So I'm very happy that we are providing the opportunities to students to get a college education.
Hmm? You serve Friday?
Huh?
You do serve Friday? That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to the season finale of Good Morning Illini.
That's right, we have so much coming up on the show, but right now we have one of Jenny Warning's trainers here to showcase some moves to stay in shape. Let's see what Erica has, tips and tricks to get us in those summer bods and get those summer bods ready.
Summer bods.
Let's see what you have, Erica.
All right, absolutely right, Addi. We are going to get those summer buds. We're back with Futura app. Again, it's a fitness app, and we already talked a little bit more with DJ and Jenny about its creation and whatnot. But now we're here with personal trainer for the app, Emily Potts. She's here. So she's going to be teaching us, Jenny and Emily are going to be teaching us a couple moves to get your body ready for summer, beach body, you know. What kind of workouts are you going to teach us today?
We'll just do a brief squat workout. I'll show 2 different variations. We're gonna get the heart rate up, we're gonna get the blood flowing and just get moving.
Oh, so exciting. Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and show me?
Sure, all right, so Jenny, my dummy client, we will do 2 squats. So you want your legs shoulder width apart, and we're gonna put our hands together like this. We're gonna go down, almost touch the ground, and then jump up. Then one more time, down, almost touch the ground, and then up. And then if you want to get more height, we're gonna do a different variation. So similar, we're gonna go down. You got it, Jenny, come on. Oh boy. And then jump up and swing your arms back. There you go, you're gonna feel in the thighs. One more time, and then up. Perfect, you did great.
Thanks. Fit with Futura.
Yeah, getting fit.
Fit with Futura, awesome. So then in terms of like, what are your guys' favorite workouts to do then when you are teaching these classes?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I really enjoy cardio, but also strength training. I love lifting. Funny enough, I actually started lifting a lot this year. I love leg day. A lot of people don't, but I do. I like that burn.
Love to hear that. What about you, Jenny?
Yeah, actually kind of the same. I've done some stuff with Pilates, but then also just kind of working with Emily and some of the other Futura trainers. I've come a long way in terms of weight training, so that's actually helped me back a lot. So I've enjoyed getting fit with Futura, and y'all should do the same.
Awesome. Well, any more workouts that you'd like to teach us? Any like arms or anything like that? What are your suggestions?
Well, there's definitely a bunch of different things you can do regarding arms. You can do things like with free weights. You can just do like push-ups, anything, like different types of movements. If you wanted specifics, why don't you just book me and I'll show you, Erica.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Emily Potts and Jenny Warning from the Futura app. Back to you guys.
That sounds great, Erica. Really might have to try some of those workout moves out, Patrick.
Yeah,
I that summer bod going, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I think we all know that. I definitely need to hit the gym. Anyways, with Avengers Endgame coming out yesterday, I know you got to go see it.
That's right.
You and I hit the quad to ask some students some questions.
Yeah, check out this special Avengers edition of I Have a Question. Good morning, Illini.
I'm Catezone.
And I'm Chris Joe, and Patrick and I are here to find out what students will be anticipating in the next Avengers movie, Avengers Endgame. Let's go see what they're thinking.
So what do you think is going to happen in that game?
Yeah, so Ant-Man is going to sneak into Thanos' food. Thanos is going to eat him, digest him, and then Ant-Man's going to expand to supersize, explode Thanos, and then save everyone.
I like it.
Have you heard about the Ant-Man fan theory?
I have.
Yeah, I want to see if that actually happens.
What are you guys most excited about in the next Avengers installment?
More so just to see how it all goes down. Like, there has been like so much hype over it, so I was like, why not just go?
What are you most looking forward to in Endgame?
I'm just looking forward to seeing how the Avengers are going to overcome Thanos and defeat him. I'm interested to see if they're going to use time travel to defeat him or not.
Wow, the ending. And the beginning. I want to see,
And
where
the middle?
And the middle, of course, the middle. That's the least.
So what are you most looking forward to in Avengers Endgame? Nice, me too. Who's your favorite Avenger and why is it Spider-Man?
Well, ever since I was a kid, I like Spider-Man. I always had the action figures and stuff like that. I love the movies. But yeah, I like Spider-Man. He's cool.
I'd have to say Captain America. That was one of the first Marvel movies I saw, and he really made an impact on me. I thought he was really cool.
Who's your favorite character?
Oh, Hawkeye. No, just kidding.
Well, Patrick, we got to talk to a lot of people, and it seems that they're really excited for this film. What are you most excited for?
See what happens with the Hulk and Iron Man. It should be fun to see what their journey is.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm excited for this film. And good morning, Illini.
All right, guys, with Earth Day this past Tuesday, it's really important, for people to be more environmentally conscious.
Yeah, it's the small things that kind of make the biggest difference if we all pitch in and do what we need to do to make the Earth a better place to live.
That's right,
Absolutely.
Recycling, reducing energy use, or carpooling, and that's exactly what Mady Rice and Sammy St. Ledger did on this Earth Day edition of Tag Along. Let's check it out.
Okay, you don't understand, I'm so excited for today, I love Earth Day, I love Earth Day.
Here, squirrely, squirrely, squirrely.
Am I competitive?
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
A little.
I hate you. We're just doing this to help out the Earth, so I'm definitely just gonna be quick, put as much trash in my bag as I can. I mean, I made a friend, man.
My strategy is to channel one of the great beasts of nature, the mighty Midwestern raccoon. I'm gonna be agile, I'm gonna be fast, low to the ground, quick on my little hand, feet, and just a thief in the night with my eye on the prize. And that prize is, trash.
I have actual snacks. I feel like I should be. There's 2 of them. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, Maddie's super competitive, so kind of letting her win, and because I'm a good friend, and someone taking trash out of my bag. I just watch, literally, just, I don't want to break your heart, so it's fine, I'm just, yeah, good job, kid, woo! Idiot. Not that I can speak, squirrel.
Not to be a sore winner or anything, but Sammy is really bad at this whole picking up trash thing. It's kind of crazy. It's almost like there's more trash than when we started, and only directly in my line of view. It's you'd think she'd notice.
Happy Earth Day and good morning, Illini.
Are you trying to fight me, bro? Can I throw those paws? Post up.
Well, coming up, but GMI would not be GMI without a couple of puns, because naturally that's just how it works. So, Chris, what do donuts wear to weddings?
No, Addi really can't tell you.
Tuxedos.
Oh, I get it.
It literally says in my script to laugh because they know I don't laugh at the puns.
As someone wise once said, these puns are just killing me as we go.
That was me. Well, we're going to take a look at a new donut shop here in Champaign. Let's see what it's going to look like.
My husband and I both opened a store, and we just decided that there's really nothing in this area. We've traveled a lot. There's so many really fun things elsewhere, and we needed something fun like this in Savoy. We are both business people. My background is marketing, his management, and we just love donuts. We love eating donuts. What makes us unique? Everything. Our donuts are fresh, made to order. They have not been sitting around since 2 in the morning, getting hard and cold. You can actually watch them being made using 2 donut robots, and we have lots of different icing and topping combinations. We have 8 different icings, 16 different toppings, weekly specials, and you can choose whatever you want and watch it being made. Customers customize their donuts using a donut order form, so you choose from your 8 different icings, 16 different toppings. You go down the line, you pick what you want. So you might choose a chocolate iced donut with coconut. We'll make that right there. You can choose one of our specials. This week our special is the banana goat nut. Customers can also help name donuts and design them. So that was actually one from a woman named Sarah. And yeah, they just watch them being made. You can choose anything you want, and that we have. We pile it on. We also do custom orders and large orders. Our mission, well, I guess for the future, we just hope that it's a successful business and that we're a big part of the community. We love it here, and we think that people are really loving us as well.
Well, we've all been up for a long time now, so all of those donuts, I think the whole crew would appreciate.
Absolutely, and maybe the pun may not have landed, but those donuts are definitely looking really good.
To be fair, actually, Chris, it's funny that you did make the Addi did make the tuxedo reference, because I'm the only one that actually.
That's right. Oh my gosh. Perfect segue into weather, Jared.
Right, yeah, but tuxedos are besides the point. Let's roll tonight's weather forecast. If we take a look, it's going to be a high of 57 and a low of 52. So mid 50s, just about. It's going to be a little bit chilly. Maybe you might want to wear a jacket, but it's definitely a lot better than it was last night. So,
oh my gosh.
And it's a Friday night too, so go out. If you haven't seen Avengers Endgame, most definitely do that. I know I'm going to be seeing that. And if you can't see it tonight, you know, we'll be back with the weekend weather forecast. You'll be able to see what the conditions are like. Maybe you'll be able to go out and see it in the weekend.
That's right, Jared. It's great conditions for some movie watching.
Right, exactly.
All right, guys, with it being the senior show, do I guess I have to talk about our senior plans to our devoted and very loving fans?
Yeah.
Now, I'll start, and I wish I really had more to say, but I'll just be continuing to apply. But look out for this space on the real TV, because I will be continuing to fulfill my dream of becoming an on-air news reporter.
Awesome, and you will do it. You will have
absolutely.
all
Thank you so much, guys.
What about you, Erica? You're sticking around for a little longer.
I'm sticking around, yeah. Like, we can talk about you first, because I don't know what I'm doing. Neither does Jared at this point.
I got another year here.
Yeah, I mean, so do I. So we're here for a while, but Addi, what are you doing?
I will be moving to Washington, D.C. I have a political consulting job with Ernst & Young, so a little bit different than TV, but maybe I'll get back into it one day.
Tell Aaron Navarro I said hello, by the way.
Yes, I will.
And please make sure to hold down the fort for us while we're away, guys.
Oh, we got you, Chris.
And with that, let's check out what some other Illini seniors have planned after graduation.
I'll be graduating from the University of Illinois with a double major in East Asian Language and Culture and Communication, and this fall I'll be attending law school.
I'm majoring physics and chemistry, and after graduation I'm going to MSU to pursue condensed matter physics at grad school.
My degree is in global studies, and after graduation I am joining Circus Smirkus as a camp counselor. It's a children's traveling circus in Vermont.
My major is interdisciplinary health, and I'm headed to Boston for pharmaceutical sales.
I will be receiving my bachelor's degree in communications and African American studies, and after graduation, I will be moving to Chicago to start working.
I will be graduating with a degree in astronomy, and I plan to go into the field of IT after I graduate.
I'm a senior in accounting and finance, and after graduation, I'll be working for KPMG in their deal advisory section.
I will be graduating this May with a degree in chemical engineering. My plans after graduation are, I haven't found a job quite yet, so I plan to be working on looking into the industries available around this area.
Up next, we welcome one of UIUC's dance team's Velocity Dance team performing live.
Then we're going to check out Illinois campus in the springtime and later find out how to make some homemade popsicles and I'll tell you what's cooking.
Don't go away, we'll be right back. Yes, yes, yes.
Truth is, I'm impressed. I haven't been asked such intelligent questions in a long time. Nice.
Thank you.
You're very smooth.
You're very smooth yourself.
Drop that baby.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
I send him a text. He texts me back and say, "Who dis?"
The next few weeks, you just made fun of me, like would answer the door and say, "Who dis?"
Who dis?
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
Oh, Dapper Leon. I almost feel like every Friday I have a date. He'll have a vest or a jacket.
She sees me at my best.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
How much time?
Welcome back to
our special finale episode of Good Morning Illini.
So you know what, Chris? Like one thing I wish I could do.
What's that, Erica?
I wish I could dance. I'm such a bad dancer.
Honestly, same. Though I feel like it would be such a useful life skill to just be able to bust a move.
I mean, like everyone can dance, but like not a lot of people can dance. Like the Velocity Dance team, that's Addi's dance team.
Right.
So they're gonna do a live performance for us on the quad again. We're out here remotely, so we're gonna send it over to Addi.
That's right, my worlds are colliding right now. I'm on GMI and I have my dance team behind me. They're gonna perform a routine called Shake, and I'm gonna try to refrain from jumping in, but I might. We'll see how it goes. All right, take it away, girls.
Shake,
to the T, king to the gang, up in this thing, D to the rock, my dog came up in the cut, pouring it up, rolling it up, holding it up, ain't that thing swollen or what? Yes sir, we gon' take it back like these and bows, nasty as I wanna be, that makes me too loud for your crew, oh get down, get low, I'm crossing these moments like tic-tac-toe, let's ride, let's go, get loose, get drunk, get blowed, that's right, let's roll, M-I-A-A-T-L for show.
I'm bringing sexy back. Them other boys don't know how to act. I think it's special what's behind your back. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Dirty babe, you see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that no one makes me feel this way. Take it to the chorus. Go heavy, go with it. 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 Fucking me and Nikki, kick that white girl joy. Fucking me and Nikki, kick that white girl joy. Get that one, got that good, got that super soca. Hit that sea of Fifi, honey, Kiki, she eat my like it's for free. I don't even know like why I did that. I don't even know like why I hit that. All I know is that I just can't wipe that tutu on her so she won't fall. Hey! Hit it from back, back her down, then I make it clap, clap, clap.
That was amazing.
Performance.
That was great.
Addi has always, talked about her dance commitments, and I know this past Mom's Weekend they had a show, and it was great to. It was really, it was really great. And Velocity Dance Team, we thank them for coming out. And before we check out this weekend's weather forecast one last time, we have to announce that they do have a show coming up. So it should be very exciting.
So exciting. That was obviously a great performance.
Yeah.
It's great to see some talented dancers and hear some really great jams. We were out here jamming along also, so that was great. And thank you so much to Velocity for coming out.
That's right. And speaking of the nice weather, it's really sunny out. I'm really glad that the weather was able to collaborate and cooperate for the show. And GMI's Jose Cepeda took advantage of the warm weather on a bike ride with his girlfriend. Let's check it out.
Yeah, thank you. Bye. Thank you.
I'm here with my girlfriend, Angel Cortez, who just transferred here this semester and has never experienced spring on campus. So we're gonna grab our bikes and we're gonna explore the campus and see what's in store. Angel, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
Our first stop was Japan House. Spring was really when Japan House becomes vibrant with all the cherry blossoms blooming. We simply couldn't miss it.
I think it was a long bike ride from Richmond, but it was definitely worth it. This place is amazing, especially the pond full of koi fish.
Next to Japan House, we noticed some horses and we knew we had to take a look. We also found a cool view of the campus. Later, we went to the quad. It was one of the nicest days of the semester and everyone was out having fun. It was great to see a busy quad again.
So Angel, what do you think of the quad in the springtime?
The quad looks pretty cool out there. It's nothing like my old university, and I have to be out there with my service right APO sometimes too.
And it's much better than in the winter, isn't it?
For sure.
Seniors, take the opportunity to enjoy the campus one more time. I guarantee you're going to miss it.
Quick correction, I said next semester or next week, but I meant to say that you could catch Velocity Dance Team next semester. And Jose's bike ride is a great segue into another weekend weather report with Taylor Howard, the one and only.
Yes, so although it's chilly outside, I was dancing with Velocity, so I feel a little warmer. But really quickly, today it will be a high of 66 degrees. Tomorrow it will be a little cold. It will be 59 degrees and it'll be raining, so make sure you bundle up. And finally, on Sunday for the Little Yachty concert, it will be 59 degrees. So bundle up, it's going to be a little cold, but you should be good. Now, speaking of that, of weather, I made popsicles, so let's see what's cooking. Line 9, today I am going to teach you how to make Jell-O Kool-Aid popsicles, but first, I need a guest. Where you at?
That's me! Oh, thanks for having me.
I'm excited for you to tag along, finally.
Oh, good one, good one. Anything for free food.
Yes, exactly. So in a minute, I'm going to tell you what's cooking. All you need is a measuring cup, sugar, a bowl, popsicle sticks, your favorite Kool-Aid, 2 packs, and 3 ounces of your favorite Jell-O. Let's get started. Okay, Maddie, before we put the ingredients in the bowl, just fill up the water so we can boil it. So first, get the Jell-O box.
We got some berry blue.
Berry blue, my favorite. Yeah,
a good one.
And you put it in the bowl. Then you're gonna put both of these packages in the bowl as well.
What's this one?
Mixed berry.
Mixed berry. Oh, we got like a berry theme.
A berry theme. Put 3/4 worth of sugar in there.
I think the water's boiling.
I think so. You think it's ready?
Yeah. Let's rock and roll.
All right, pour that baby in.
It's turning blue.
It is turning blue.
Oh my gosh, it's like magic. Or better yet, science. This kind of takes some muscle.
It does take muscle and athleticism. We need to get Patrick.
Yeah. This is the next Get Moving Illini.
Get Moving Illini, popsicle edition. Almost done. Pour that baby in.
I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. Oh, okay.
Is that good?
Yep. All right, you're doing amazing, sweetie.
Thank you. All right, got the stick in the cup. 7 hours later, this
bad baby's done.
Good to go.
We have slushies. These are so good.
And they're amazing. You're really good at this stuff.
Just call me a chef.
You're a chef.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Well,
I made a huge mess. We gotta start cleaning up this kitchen.
Yeah, but we told you what's cooking, so back to you guys.
Good morning,
Illini.
Well, I guess, I was glad to see that we got another ILL Tell You What's Cooking before the semester ended.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I guess all Taylors on GMI must also do cooking segments.
Oh my
Shout out Taylor Mattingly, we missed you this semester.
Awesome cooking segments last semester.
Yeah, love to see that too. I love ice cream and like refreshing desserts for summer. That's always the best part. I already bought some popsicles and already finished a box like this week. I don't, no shame there. So gonna share, obviously. But unfortunately, we're getting close to the end of our show, and it's your guys' last show. So very sad. But that means that we have to say goodbye to you guys and our other seniors. So I'll technically be here for one more semester. So I'll save my goodbyes for December. But we're going to bring in our seniors.
Let's bring them out.
Come on, guys.
The whole crew. I think
the whole crew.
A lot of us
As you know, GMI is not just the anchors you see on camera, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. So shout out to our wonderful producers, Roger B, Mr. White. Got Mady B in the cut, and then of course Andrea. Don't call her Andrea. She'll definitely. I made that mistake the first time. But while we're saying our thank yous, on a more serious note, I'd just like to take this time to really thank my mother and father, Julie and Sonny Joe, the child of first generation Americans. So just for me to be even be in this position right now, I know a lot of sacrifices were made, and I thank them every time I get to see them. I'd like to thank CRH16, thank you guys for all the support, and of course I'd like to thank the crew, the producers, just everybody here who's just given me this opportunity to represent the program, represent the university and the state. And special shout out to my man Stephen Cohn for just all the advice, all the encouraging, all the things. Here he is, Mr. Stephen Cohn himself, the SIMA winner, fellow senior. You can catch him. He'll be in Madison producing news. So yeah.
All right, let's pass it along to Addi. I feel like I'm accepting an Oscar, an award, or something. Like, thank you to all of my fans. No, but thank you so much to all the friends and family from all over the place that have watched the show every Friday. Some friends here in attendance too. So just thank you for all the U of I love and support. It means so much. And to the amazing crew, both out here racing at the wind with us, but also inside Greg Hall. You don't ever see them, but they are just as important as everyone on camera. So thank you so much to them, and so much to all of you guys, and Roger on the ground.
For myself, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's been part of GMI. It's been a crazy year, starting off as just a camera person, then moving on to UI7 News correspondent, and now producing with Roger and Mady. We've really held it down this semester.
Yes, sir.
Thanks to everyone in the journalism department and my family as well. Just so crazy, it's almost over.
It's crazy.
I mean, everyone pretty much already covered it, but I just wanted to say special shout out to our TV dad, Ken. I mean,
of course.
None of this would be possible
EP,
without him, and I know
Erdey.
we all really appreciate him. And also special shout out to my friends and family and my roommates for letting me complain to them. Who wants the mic next?
Hello, yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for making this show great, especially everyone behind the scenes. Shout out Ken too again. I just want to say hi Mom, hi family, little sister Mila, how's it going? Thank you for supporting me, all my friends here on campus, back home. You guys meant a lot to me, made me the man I am today, and I'm excited for what we have going forward, so thank you.
Well, I guess you guys never really see me.
Yeah, this is your GMI debut.
I don't really know what to say on camera because I've never done this before, but I'm so thankful for this experience. It really has been like the best 3 years? Oh wow, of my life, and everyone that works with us just gives it 100% all the time, and they don't have to, and they do it because we care.
And thank you for holding it down in the control room.
Yeah,
as always.
I've been talking in everyone's ear.
If you didn't know, Annie's always in our ear, and if we're kind of slipping, she'll be like, no, Chris,
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm like, be quiet. But yeah, it's really the best experience, and I'm so thankful. And shout out Ken.
All right, last and definitely least. So I'm like,
oh no.
I'm like part GMI, but I'm UI7. But as an out-of-state student, I owe thousands of dollars to the school. But it was very, very worth it to meet all of you guys, to have the experiences I've had here. Feels like an eternity ago when I came to this school and visited, and I didn't even think I would, end up in a place like Illinois. But it's been nothing but amazing. Shout out to my parents, Gil and Shirley. Happy Passover, Chag Sameach. Hope you're enjoying the matzah. But we're gonna give it back to the anchors now. Close out the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So in typical fashion, this is a tradition. So there's always producers that make this whole show possible. These guys, and they are going to be passing the torch to our 3 new producers who are. I'm so excited. This makes me feel so good about GMI.
So welcome in the new blood.
Welcome to the fam.
All right. Pass the torch now. Take it away.
So we've got Sammy St. Ledger, Mady Rice, and Dan Girardi here. They are taking over next semester in the fall. So just each of you tell us a little bit about yourself, your time at GMI, and what you're excited about.
Cool. I'm Dan Girardi. This is my first semester being a part of GMI, but I had so much fun doing it. We were able to make some really cool packages, and I think we've done some really great stuff this semester, and just looking forward to building on that and doing even more next year. So.
I'm Sammy St. Ledger. Yeah, I started GMI last year, and I remember first couple days being in the studio and looking over and seeing this one and being like, oh, no one's talking to her, so I guess I'm gonna go. And we kicked it off, and we've been making stuff ever since, working behind the scenes, and obviously meeting everyone. It's just really been a blessing and a type of experience you really can only get once in a while. So I'm really excited to produce and put it all together.
Yeah, we've definitely made some lifelong friends in just the year or so on the show, and I'm gonna miss everyone that's leaving, but I'm excited to kind of, we've got big shoes to fill, but I'm really excited to take on that challenge and build on that foundation everyone else has built for us.
And we'll send it over to the anchors right now.
Thank you guys. Best of luck.
Yes. Love it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, so this is crazy. Honestly, I am just so excited that we made it to this exact point in the show. It was a crazy, we've all been here
really
since like
surreal.
7:30, 8 o'clock. So it is just so awesome that we got to pull this off the way we
and
did.
it's funny because kind of off cam before the show, Taylor just kind of looked at me, Taylor Howard looked at me and she was like, Chris, like, how are you feeling about your last show? And at the time, I was just like, I'm zoned in, we got a job to do, but it's really kind of coming to grips with the fact that this is our last show.
I know.
And,
That's so sad.
So what are some things, I know I've learned so much from GMI, just like what it means to be like consistent and working hard, both on camera and off camera. What are some things that you guys kind of feel like you've taken away from GMI that you'll use in your future?
I mean, I've been doing it since last year, and like I always loved, like, it taught me so much about like my passion for television, and like it's a lot of work, like there's a lot of work you have to put into it, but like it also comes with like reward. Like it's such a relief when you finish a show and like you had so much fun, and like I don't know, it's just such a great feeling to be here. And
it's like such a prestigious thing too. How you were saying, it's like to be here at the U of I and do something like this.
Going off of that, this is just really just thankful for this opportunity. It's just giving me a platform to kind of develop myself as a broadcaster. A year ago I was not really comfortable, but this just school has just really embraced me and really developed me, and into who I am today. So I'm just really thankful for you guys, of course, and just the crew as well.
Yes, our crew's the best. Well, we are going to wrap it up for one final time. Thank you so much for watching today and all throughout the years.
Be sure to keep up with us on all of our social media accounts. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook as well, and sling us a follow, as some of the wise ones said, to Twitter and Instagram.
And to these two right here also.
Well, for the last time, make it a
great day and good morning, Illini! Wow. Last show.
Wait,
last show.
Last show.
Talking. There's usually always someone.
It's Friday,
literally.
gotta get down on Friday.
Gotta dancing on camera.
I'm gonna have to spend more time out of the studio with Nathan, because off air he was telling us that he did play 2 years of varsity basketball at in high schools.
Hear that? The sound of. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna burn this microphone. It's got a little cheesy.
Just a little bit.
Valentine's
Yeah. Could I hold it for a
Of
second?
course, yeah, she's very friendly.
Hey there, buddy.
Take a look at my arms. I have a little bit of a noodle arm situation going on.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Welcome to today's show, The Girl
Show!
They're making some music and learning more about a hidden gem on campus, the Alkeld Bell Tower. Let's chime in.
These puns are just hurting me as they go.
Comes, you'll say,
No. Yeah.
Yay! That's some stuff. Not as fair or a strike, but that's something,
hope that you spend your days, but they all add up.
Stand by.
Yeah, I got Texas Tech versus Auburn. Texas Tech taking the ship. Go Matt Mooney. Roll Dons. You did okay.
I think I did fine.
Yeah.
I got to be doing news right now, so you need
Yeah.
to give me this and give me that.
Right there, my guy.
If you want to take a look inside our dope studio, GMI Cribs, Richmond Studio, WILL, baby. Come on, let's go.
Roll the clip.
Good
Good morning, Illini.
I did one lap, and I'm already dead.
That's California.
Like right there.
That's a little better.
Go all the way up. Oh man, we're gonna do 20 of burn.
Hello? No, Mom, I'm on a date. I did not pay him.
Good morning, Illini.
See you at the bottom.
I would say someone with the body of Winston Churchill, but the brains of like John Stamos. You get me?
Make it a great day and good morning, Illini!